These 7 dangerous side hustle mistakes must be avoided at all costs. Starting with dangerous mistake number 7, not protecting your intellectual property. In your side hustle, there are several creative and innovative elements that you should consider protecting. You want to safeguard your intellectual property rights. For example, your original artistic works. When you don't protect your intellectual property in your side hustle, several potential issues can arise. For example, others can easily copy your unique ideas, your products, or your brand elements, and they can sell them as their own. This can lead to fierce competition and a loss of your market share. There's also a loss of revenue. If someone else starts selling your product or service that is similar to yours, customers might choose the cheaper option. You can face a decline in your sales and revenue. There's a confusion with your brand. People won't know who is who. Also, this confusion can harm your reputation and customer trust. Dangerous mistake number 6, ignoring compliance and regulations. For example, there's a small bakery owner who neglected food safety regulations, leading to a case of food poisoning among customers. Now, the business faced hefty fines and lawsuits, ultimately shutting down due to the legal cost and reputation damage. Neglecting industry regulations and compliance requirements is a dangerous mistake that side hustlers must avoid. This can result in hefty fines, legal actions, or even the shutdown of your side hustle. Every business operates within a set of rules and standards specific to its industry. Neglecting these regulations can lead to severe consequences, jeopardizing the very existence of the side hustle. Regulatory agencies have the authority to revoke licenses or permits, rendering your business operations illegal. Here are some ways you can prevent this. You want to do your research first. Understand the specific regulations governing your industry. Next, you need to maintain meticulous records of your business activities, your transactions, licenses, and permits. Companies expect employees to dedicate their full time and energy to their job during working hours. Side hustles that interfere with job performance can be problematic. Constantly taking personal calls or working on your side business during office hours can be a breach of company rules. You should never work on your side hustle during your 9 to 5. I know it's tempting to do so, especially if your job is slow or boring. Don't do it. Dangerous mistake number 5, neglecting emergency funds. Do not forget that you need to set up an emergency fund for your side hustle. There was a freelance web developer who did not have an emergency fund. When his laptop, which is essential for work, unexpectedly broke down, he could not afford a replacement. What happened was that he was now unable to work. He lost clients and he faced financial instability. He lost that income because he was not able to do the work. Having an emergency fund is like having a financial safety net. It's a pool of money that you need to set aside specifically to cover any unexpected expenses in your side hustle. Any financial emergency that may come up, and as you know, they will come up. For side hustlers who often rely on fluctuating income, like today you have sales, tomorrow you may not, having an emergency fund is especially crucial. And here's why. Financial security is important. An emergency fund provides that financial security in times of uncertainty. It can act as a buffer that allows you to cover essential expenses, even if your side hustle income decreases unexpectedly, or when you're having a rough month. You have a pool of money set aside that will cover your expenses. Your emergency fund is important because some months you earn more, other months you will earn less. Your earnings can fluctuate, and as a result, your emergency fund will bridge that gap during low income periods. Just like any business, your side hustle can face downturns. So for example, if you have an Etsy business or you're even doing Fiverr, there are some months that your business will peak, other times it will drop. You need to have that emergency fund to help you stay afloat until your side hustle picks up again. Dangerous mistake number 4, mismanaging debts. Taking on excessive amounts of debt without a clear repayment plan can lead to high interest payments, hindering the side hustle's profitability and potentially causing financial ruin. For example, I met Chichi, who is a small online retailer selling handcrafted earrings on Etsy. Now, she took out a high interest loan to finance her inventory without having a clear repayment plan. As sales didn't meet her expectations, the business struggled to repay the loans, and so she accumulated massive interest, which led to so much debt. Her competitors were in a better place and they were able to sell at a cheaper price because they didn't have that debt to repay, and as such, she lost business and was unable to continue selling her products. Dangerous mistake number 3, inadequate customer service. Joel is a customer service representative of an e-commerce business. He got so busy and regularly ignored customer complaints and feedback. You want to make sure that you provide adequate customer service, whether that means hiring contractors to do it or you doing it yourself. The negative online reviews kept piling up and customers left in droves, resulting in a significant drop in sales and eventual closure. Dangerous mistake number 2, neglecting cybersecurity. Now, I've heard countless stories of people who've had issues with cybersecurity. One online boutique suffered a data breach due to weak cybersecurity. Customer credit card information was stolen, which led to financial losses, legal actions, and irreparable damage to the business's reputation. So make sure when you set up your side hustle that you take care of cybersecurity, even if it means paying a little extra money when you set up your website. Obviously, that caused the business to shut down. Dangerous mistake number 1. CNBC states this is the number 1 dangerous mistake that people with side hustles make. It can cause major financial setbacks and can even get you a free stay at the government-funded hotel, aka the Slammer, aka the Cooler. We're talking serious jail time here. All of these previously mentioned mistakes do not compare to the most dangerous side hustle mistake in the world. You see, side hustling offers freedom to explore your passions, create innovative products, and connect with your audience. It's about independence and self-reliance. And in this world of endless possibilities, there's one thing that could unexpectedly shatter this freedom. It's a choice, a seemingly innocent decision that some make without understanding the peril it poses. People unwittingly fall into this trap, thinking they're saving money or avoiding a hassle. But what they don't realize is that it's like playing with fire. As the months go by, this seemingly small decision grows into a monstrous problem. It creeps into your finances, entangling you in a web of financial stress and uncertainty. Did you know that if your side hustle earns above a certain threshold, there are crucial obligations you must fulfill? While I do have a bachelor's degree in finance, 2 master's degrees, and a doctorate, I am not a financial advisor. You will need to contact your own advisor for your specific case. But what is this insidious mistake, this dangerous mistake that emerges from the shadows when least expected? Refusing to pay taxes. Unfortunately, these dangerous oversights do not compare to these 11 extreme side hustle mistakes.